Ready? Oh, sorry. I personally don't think there's any specific role that should go to either gender. It just depends on the couple and what their strengths are.
When I'm married, I would expect to work because, in today's world, it's really hard to get by with just one person working, especially at an average job. And so I would expect to be helping provide for the family.
When you get married, what do you expect the gender roles in your household to be?
I think it'll depend on the financial situation, whatever's really in the best interest of the family. Really, my ultimate dream job is to be a stay-at-home mom, so I would be completely happy with that. But if I was needed to help support the family financially, then I would be happy doing that as well.
Taylor, what do you expect the gender roles to be in your marriage when you get married?
Well, Jelena, that's a very good question. Wait, why are you out of the kitchen?
Well, what I expect is that the man has to be the main support of the household, and the woman is supposed to be behind him in every decision that he makes. Now, however, that can go both ways. If the woman has a big decision to make, the man has to back her up. And what they do is they have to lean on each other and come to a compromise over everything that they do.
With my upbringing, my mom stayed home with each of us kids until we were about school age, and then she went back to work. She worked pretty much the entire marriage simply because of how the economy is these days. You can't really depend on one salary. So,
my mom has always worked for the family. In fact, she was the one who makes the most money in our household, and so I've always had this idea that it's impossible to have a good home without both parents working. And if, like my mom, she pays all the bills because she makes so much more than my dad, and so usually vacation stuff is on Dad's pay.
Well, my mom was a stay-at-home mom when I was little, and when I was about 5 or 6, she started working to help support the family. And I would like to be like her, doing what is needed for the family. So, yeah.
You get married.
Man brings money for bread. Woman cooks bread. Woman sets table for bread. Man eats bread. Done.
My parents have affected me mostly that when I watch them, I just see how easy it is that they communicate with each other, and that compromise is such a huge deal in their marriage, and that not one person does their own thing, but they each know about it and they come to an agreement on whatever the other's doing.
The media today, I think, impacts the world in saying that women should be independent and able to provide for themselves. And if they want to have a family and provide for that household, then sure. But women should be, independent. And having a stay-at-home mom is like a thing of TV shows and thing in the past, almost, from my point of view, at least. And I think that's the media is trying to move culture out of that stay-at-home mom, good time family household thing and into independent society.
How do you think that the media today tells us that those gender roles should be in families?
I think they definitely tell us that women need to be strong and independent and able to do everything that men can do. And yeah, they need to be able to most of the time. But, I think it's completely acceptable for women to lay back and let men take charge. It's not going to hurt anybody.
What do you think that the media has told this generation what the gender roles should be in a marriage?
The media thinks that women should be independent. But on a more serious note, why are you not in the kitchen?
What I think the media has done with its view on marriages in society today is that it makes the man look kind of like the huge, goofy idiot, and it makes the woman look like she's the super smart one, and she keeps the whole relationship together because the husband's just laughing at something stupid.